The vote on the Senate healthcare bill has been pushed back until after a short recess, which under normal circumstances means that this would be an opportunity for Americans from around the country to let their senators know what they think about this bill and whether it should be passed by attending town halls. But we don't live in normal times and there will be no town halls. In fact, not even just in this recess, town halls have effectively ended at this point because people were apparently providing too much democracy to these senators. Let's take a look at this infographic that was put together. It's going to show you the number of town halls for Republican, congressional Republicans per month. And you're seeing there, 31, 38 in March, up to 64 in April, which sounds good. I mean, theoretically, there are hundreds of Republican representatives and you could hold more than one a month. So that number's still probably pretty small. But look at it dropping off as the pressure turns up on them when the conversation switches to healthcare reform. It drops to almost a third in May, then it halves again in June, and the entire month of July, where they have the end of one recess and the beginning of another, has 2 town halls for hundreds of Republicans when the country is in an uproar about a massive piece of legislation that we know is hated by most of the country. 2 town halls.
Yeah, so you might be surprised that I'm slightly mixed on this story. I'll tell you why. Look, Indivisible, it's not just them, but largely them, has done a great job of rallying people to town halls. I think they started out wonderful. I'll leave aside some of their issues today. But anyway, they rallied people and they got people to the town halls. So, and it provided for a great video. And if you're a Republican politician, you don't want that video out there, people yelling at you. And you know what's coming. You know the other side is organized well. By the way, you did the same thing during Obamacare, so you know how that goes. So you think, why the hell would I want to go?
And I mean, theoretically, if the facts are on your side, you could answer people's concerns.
Exactly, so that's why I say I'm slightly mixed. Now, overall, should they go? Of course, and I'll tell you why. If you have BS talking points, you don't want to go anywhere near those town halls, okay? By the way, I also wouldn't go to those town halls if I thought the people were fake. What I mean by fake is if they were paid to attend there, etc. But if they're your real constituents, they were rallied by someone you consider an opponent to show up there, but they are actually your constituents. And they are earnest, that they're not, they're actually real concerned citizens. And you think you're right, of course you should show up. And you should spend hours there with people. And you know what people would do? They would appreciate it if you actually spent all that time with them. And you wouldn't leave. You wouldn't leave for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours until you answered people's questions and went back and forth and consistently saying to them, look, we're not all going to agree, but here's why I did it. Here's why I think your healthcare is going to be better. Here's why I think you're going to pay less. Here's why I think you're going to get more coverage. Here's why I think your mom is going to be covered, your uncle and your aunt's going to be covered. And so by the end, they might respect you and think, oh, we have a difference of opinion. He is trying to get to the right goal, which is more coverage and cheaper and more affordable and accessible. He just has a different opinion on it. Now, the reason that we're down to 2 town halls is because the Republicans don't think that and they know it. So, how are you going to go and talk to your real constituents and tell them, no, the richest people in the country need another $800 billion tax break. That's why less of you will be covered. Your mom might not be covered. If you're above the age of 60, you might pay 4 times as much and get less coverage. That is an indefensible position. Yeah. So the one place they do show up is to the fundraisers.
They hang out with the Koch brothers.
Because that is where they are very well received. That's where the crowd cheers and goes, nice job, job well done. Hurrah for Congressman X who gave us exactly what we paid for. We're not the Young Turks, you're the Young Turks. You power this show. Together we built something amazing. We've broken stories like the Donna Brazil story the mainstream media wouldn't break. We built the studio, we built this network, it's now #1, all thanks to you guys. Let's come build it even bigger and stronger. TYTnetwork.com/join.